Welcome to Wonderlies, an action-adventure combat isometric game set in a world where the emotion happiness runs like a currency exchange, monopolized by the devils. Player plays as a noble thief that steals happiness from a devil, hacking and slashing your way out of the wrath of Wonderlies. It's never the same experience twice, as player will achieve different skills in aiding the quest. Hello. Welcome to my final year project. My name is Mark, and the project type I have chosen is game design. In this world where emotions runs like a transaction, money is no longer in control. Whereas the human world is corrupted with stress and negative energy, the devil came out with a solution where they sell happiness to the one that needs, promising happiness with the trait of your sadness. Little do they know that happiness soon corrupts and turning them into dark creatures hungry for more, known as empty. The idea was inspired by three main elements that I've chosen, which is Robin Hood, Alice in Wonderland, and Hell. I took parts of these stories, merged it into one, and the story of Wonderlies was born. The presentation breakdown is as follows. Start with medium, platform, design process, principles, and of course mechanic, art style, and narrative. The design of this game will be an isometric 2.5D design platform, action adventure combat mechanic, fantasy genre, and an estimated project scope of 12 months. Why does 2.5D work best with a story buff? This game requires quite a tiny magnitude of environment interaction. Naturally, 3D would be the best platform for environmental interactivity, but with the time and resource given, it is unwise to proceed. While 2D platform fails to provide the effect required for this game. 2.5D platform, however, breached in the middle of both elements, providing a great environmental immersion and at the same time able to deliver a straightforward mechanic for players. The platform of choice is Unreal Engine and Blender. Unreal Engine takes all the programming, while Blender takes the assets creation. Next, into the design process. First, the mechanic has to be built, how it's going to be like, what kind of adventure, action-adventure type of game, or what kind of features is present in the mechanic. Next, tone design, which is basically the art style. How is it going to feel like? How is it going to look like? And once everything is decided, the story is built, wrapping everything together. Of course, to keep this project from going off track or too ambitious, I've set principles to be followed while the design is in process, which are concise storyline, straightforward mechanics, and an end goal. So let's start with a mechanic reference and design, referencing from the game Hades by Supergiant, which is the son of Hades trying to get his way out of the underworld of the Greek mythology. Now we shall watch the trailer in the link below. We may now pause the video. Welcome back. So a basic adventure combat mechanics are as follows. Player controls single avatar on a quest or obstacle that must be conquered using a tool or weapon. And exploration and fast respawn is also needed in the feature. Normal features that action adventure games possess are mainly weapons, speed, and health bar. As the game progresses, characters too get the chance to upgrade their skills, such as stealth mode, shapeshift, and long-range attacks to aid in the successful escape. Next is the mood settings. Referencing the art style from the game Tokyo 42, a hyper-stylish isometric open-world shooter, now we shall watch the trailer in the link below, and you may now pause the video. Welcome back. The isometric art style and colors gave a unique contrast and mystery, with well-made UX design as the player could experience the visual interactivity along with the detailed crafted music. Next, let's dive in deeper into the character of this game concept. Inspired by Robin Hood, in the world where happiness is monopolized by the devils, player will be playing as a noble thief who tries to stop the devil from proceeding to take over the world. The thief decided to steal happiness from the devil, and it is on its way out. As a player, his escape is in your hands. Next, inspired by the ever wonder of Alice in Wonderland, the world map features countless possibilities with different theme maps the players could explore. However, please do take note that by referencing Wonderland doesn't mean referencing a forest. It could be in the form of buildings or factories. Another inspiration by the game Kingdom Hearts, a story of a friendship as Sora and his friends embarks on a journey in a vast world of Disney and Pixar. Now we shall watch the trailer in the link below. You may now pause the video. Welcome back. What I love about this map design is it gives a very wide range of choice for players to fight different bosses or enemies, eliminating repetitive patterns. Also, introducing the respawn mechanic system, instead of a linear path, players will respawn in an unknown location each time it dies. The Empty, inspired by the principle of how hell was portrayed, filled with tainted souls. Wonderlies 2 follows a very similar principle of humans being too consumed and possessed by happiness, turning them into a different dark being. However, this presentation has come to an end, as this episode only sets the direction on where this project is going. Next, we'll go into deeper calculation on the reward systems, where an optimal level of difficulty should be calculated to achieve for a greater player immersion, such as specialty boost calculation, extrinsic and intrinsic motivation for players. Thank you for your time and attention.